Welcome back to News Geelong, as we turn our attention to the all-involved world of local Geelong sport and the flying hawk himself, Nathan Currie.
Thanks, Graham. And speaking of flying, Bell Park are off to a flying start to the season with a win over Newtown and Chilwell in round 1 of the Geelong Football League on Saturday. The Dragons' fiery midfielders Nick Batchelor and Jackson and Tim Sheringham dominated their part of the ground and were able to get it down to Ben Kennedy and Jason Graham, who booted 9 big ones between them. Their 6-goal first quarter was the catalyst in their win, as they ended the day on 17-19-121, defeating the Eagles 12-10-82. And another good sign is that their 5 new recruits also played their role in the 39-point victory. Continuing with the GFL, Geelong West St Peters started their season off with a big win under lights, defeating North Shore 19-9-117 to 9-9-63. The Roosters dominated the first half of the game and they were up by 52 points at the main break. Whilst the Seagulls came back, kicking 9 second-half goals, it was a case of too little, too late. Meanwhile, News Geelong's Cal Lowther headed to Myers Reserve to watch Winchelsea's amazing win over Bellpost Hill in the Geelong and District Football League. He caught up with Bellpost Hill coach Brett Gerchik and to talk about the match.
Brent, what did you think of the last quarter? Obviously your team was in front and you faded out in the end. What do you think happened?
Just as I said to the guys just then, I think a lot of things maybe we did, disrespected the Winchelsea side and got a lot of new blokes in our team, but they got a lot of new blokes in their side too. So I think they got a bit of a run on towards the end of the third quarter and we took the foot off the accelerator, and maybe in the past few years we could have got away with it with Winchelsea, but obviously as you've seen today they're a pretty good side and teams better be careful because they're not going to just roll over as they've done in the past.
Do you think there's some things that you want to alter at training this week about how your team plays?
Not so much. I just think we want to get better at the things we did well today. I think we did some really good things today in patches. We just didn't maintain it for long enough. So I think we're going to just work on those things, our game plan, the way we play well, and just keep doing those things better, but just for a longer time.
Having the fact that you did run out of legs in the end, do you think fitness may have been an issue coming into the game?
Yes and no. I think we've trained really hard. I think we started really early and we've done a lot of work. But as I said, we've got a lot of new guys running through the middle and maybe we didn't get that right with the changes and that sort of thing. We maybe left blokes in there for too long at stages, but that's something we've got to work on, I suppose. Continuing in AFL, News Geelong caught up with Geelong Cats coach Mark Bomber Thompson in his press conference this week, where he was asked if the inclusion of Cameron Mooney meant they would have to use a 3-tall forward line or would someone have to miss out.
Come on.
With Mooney playing this week, will you go with the 3-tall forward line or will someone miss out?
Yeah, it's a good question, but I'm not too sure at this stage. We haven't had match committee or come up with a tactical plan, but yeah, we'd like to give it a try at some stage.
Bomber was then asked if big guns Darren Milburn and Brad Ottens would be a chance to return to take on Port Adelaide.
Yeah, Rookie played, got through his game. Ottens, we're a little bit underside yet. I don't know how he's pulled up. And who's the other one?
Milburn.
Milburn. Pretty much definite starter.
And finally tonight, Geelong had another race meeting on Friday and Development Manager of Geelong Racing, John Dunne, delivers us the action as always.
Another big day of racing out here on the turf here at Geelong, and in the opening event, punters bombed out when the Robert Smurden trained Brommed Out scored a first up win in the Betfair Maiden Plate.
Bromdout's getting a split, one from the fence and looking a bit of a threat. Swineshoe is next, but it's Toady going up to Bromdout and Madam Tempo. Toady, Bromdout kicking hard from Toady. Bromdout in front of Toady. They hit the line and Bromdout has beaten Toady and Madam Tempo.
Melbourne Rose was a beaten favourite at Yarra Valley last month, but she didn't let the punters down here at Geelong with a big win in the Surdex Steel Maiden Plate.
And Melbourne Rose bolted away at the 200 metres mark, 3 rusticated. To Manu Park running on with Stylish Bounty, but Melbourne Rose is giving them a good old hiding. She's 5 or 6 lengths in front of Tamanu Park and rusticated, and Melbourne Rose with a head on her chest.
Brad Spicer and his team have enjoyed a great run in recent months and led in another winner here at Geelong when Prussian Impress proved far too strong in the Geelong Advertiser Just Think handicap.
Battling away in the centre, Turong Flyer, Mighty Blitz and Astronomo still coming on. Prussian Empress swept to the front now. Prussian Empress leads, Astronomo wide out giving chase. It's Prussian Empress in front of Astronomo and Lucas Sam. Prussian Empress.
The wingman loves the Geelong circuit and he was shooting for a hat-trick, but the Terry O'Sullivan trained galloper Kurt spoilt the party.
The wingman leads the way from Pimpernel. Brilliant tricks getting through with Kurt coming late. The wingman in front. Kurt's coming fast. The wingman, Kurt flying. Kurt nabbed him and beat him.
And Gateway Racer, a good winner at Ararat last start, made it back-to-back wins in the final event here at Geelong.
It's Gateway Racer in front. Olympia's Girl on one rein going after Gateway Racer from Stormy Hussey. Olympia's Girl getting close. She's driving on the outside. Will she get there? Yes, she will.
And that's the wrap-up of racing here on the grass at Geelong. Our next meeting on April 23. Back to you in the studio.
That's it for sport tonight, so it's back to you, Graham.
Thank you, Nathan. See you on Friday evening. Well, autumn weather conditions are showing signs of heading into a cold winter. Larni Salathiel joins us with the latest Geelong weather for the forecast for the next few days. Larni, how's it told in the nose?
Thanks, Graham. Let's take a look at the forecast for the rest of the working week. For Thursday, we've got a partly cloudy day with some isolated showers clearing early morning, minimum of 9 and a maximum of 20. Friday, a mostly sunny day with some light winds around Geelong, a minimum of 9 and a maximum of 24. And today we had a cloudy day with a few isolated showers around. They cleared during the day, but expect some more later on tonight. And around Geelong and the Surf Coast today, Aireys Inlet had a top of 18 and Avalon a maximum of 20. And in Geelong today, we also had a maximum of 20. So until Friday, Graham, that's the weather.
Thank you, Larni, and let's hope that cold gets a little bit better before Friday, because we'll see you on Friday evening for the all-important weather weekend forecast. Thank you for being with us on News Geelong this Wednesday evening. Remember Laurie Price on your pricey. Take your time and smell the flowers. From all the team at News Geelong, a very good night.